Is Ironworks versus Hollow One in game number 3.
Of course, Bill Comminos is playing a combo deck. You might remember him from a Best of SCG Live moment where he made 4 Primeval Titans after missing his first land drop.
Those are the good turns. I like those ones. Looks like on Abe Stein, going to be Goblin Lore. He's got a Hollow One in play and 2 Bloodghasts.
Some fancy-looking Bloodghasts. Looks like a Leyline of the Voids in his graveyard. He would rather see that one in play. The Hollow One deck not super capable of racing the Ironworks deck.
Yeah, it looks like we have he actually has another Leyline in hand. And all right, 3 random discards. We'll see if you got to keep it. Ancient Grudge, Leyline of the Void again, and one other there. Didn't get a great look at it.
He maintained a Hollow One.
Well, that's not too bad. So he'll get another free 4/4.
Looks like he has access to another land and a Thoughtseize as well.
So yeah, that kind of pressure plus a Thoughtseize might actually be enough to just race the Ironworks player. Now, life totals here are correct. It is 20 each.
Mm-hmm. That's about to change, I have to imagine.
Swing for 8 from Abe Stein. Looks like we are going to see, Nature's Claim on the Hollow One. Not bad at all. Abe up to 24, but Bill saving a lot of life points here.
Yeah, and I suppose with that, it wouldn't have mattered if Stein started with 1 Leyline. He's about to keep the pressure up with that backup Hollow One.
He'll cast the Hollow One.
It looks like he has more looting effects in addition to that Thoughtseize.
Yeah, well, he made the decision here, I think, when he cast the Hollow One, that he wasn't going to Thoughtseize. If he was, he would have wanted to play it before making Hollow One in case there was another Nature's Claim.
Right.
He's keeping it in hand so that Burning Inquiry has the chance to discard it.
I suppose he's decided this game's on the table. He's either winning or he's not. Maybe he has access to knowledge on the hand. I don't see a reason why that would be the case, though.
On Comminos' side, he filters his way through a chromatic sphere, drawing a card.
It is true that Bill, he doesn't have any artifact lands. He just has that Pyrite Spellbomb. Doesn't have the most stuff to start going off with an Ironworks.
No, Bill has an Ironworks here. What he does have, though, is his sideboard Wormcoil engine. So rather than making a full combo, he may just be trying to use that KCI to ramp him into the 6/6.
It's quite good here.
Yeah, Hollow One's not great against large drop creatures like that.
Yeah, they pretty much have to get Flamewake Phoenix online to fight through a Wormcoil, and even then it's tough. You have to have their life total pretty low so that they can't attack with the worm because your crackback is for too much.
Actually, Bill has not just 1 Wormcoil, he has 2 Wormcoil engines in hand.
All right.
So 2 worms and a KCI. And he, rather than KCI, though, went for Mirror Retriever here.
It's a good blocker for the Hollow One. Be able to generate some value off that.
Your booster draft is ready to begin.
With another artifact in play, if one of those lands was a Darksteel Citadel, Bill would have been able to make a Wormcoil engine that turn. Ancient Grudge flashbacked out of the graveyard for Abe Stein, kills the Mirror Retriever. Bill will turn it into a Chromatic Sphere.
Oh yeah, you discarded the Grudge off of that Burning Inquiry. That would be why you didn't go for Thoughtseize there. That makes sense. Maintaining that to fight over the combo. Given how resource light Bill is on the battlefield, you can probably do enough work with that Grudge.
That's actually true. If you want to disrupt a combo, a flashback on Grudge is probably better disruption than a Thoughtseize.
Right.
Comminos at 16. So Abe Stein hoping to make a 2-turn clock here. He drew Hollow One for the turn. There's also a Flamewake Phoenix in the yard. So he's going to lead off with Thoughtseize. See not 1, but 2 Wormcoil engines, Karkline Ironworks and Chromatic Sphere.
Pretty easy to take the Ironworks here.
Right. The best answer to these Wormcoils is to hopefully end the game before they're cast.
Right, exactly. If you leave Ironworks Wormcoil, there's a lot of draws that enable Bill to just generate extra mana, use the Ironworks to make Wormcoil on the following turn.
Yeah, Mox Opal would do just that. So he does Thoughtseize the Krark Clan Ironworks.
Even just a land to be a 5th Mana Source, cast a Chromatic Star, sacrifice that. Gets you to... Well, I guess you have to sacrifice your other artifacts, but it's not pretty. It gets you to Worm anyway.
Yep. Faithless Looting from Abe. He has that Phoenix in the graveyard. He also has a Hollow One in his hand, though. So he's going to decline the Phoenix trigger so that he can pay for Hollow One. Swings for 8, knocks Bill to 8, replays another Hollow One and says go. Bill's got to survive this turn and not looking particularly easy.
Yeah, he just doesn't have the mana he's going to need to leverage any of the tools available. Also, really light on artifacts on the battlefield. You know, he has Inventor's Fair, he has Buried Ruin, but neither of them can convert into anything meaningful. You
see him cycle through Pirate Spellbomb. That's because 2 damage isn't really going to save him at this point.
Right. Yeah, there's 2 4/4s that are lethal if they both hit, and 2 Bloodghasts to back them up. Also a Flamewick Phoenix to combine with that.
So, makes a mana off Inventor's Fair to make Chromatic Star, makes another Inventor's Fair, plays Chromatic Sphere, but his hand's just 2 Worm Coil Engines. He's dead on the board, so he's going to have to filter through. There's not much that he can find here. Draws into Mind Stone. That's not going to do anything. And he extends the hand. Abe Stein on Hollow One. Going to pick up a win here. Improves to 10 and 2.
Yeah, was able